Here in the kitchen, a failure of a part at that last element was reported to me. In this video I'll share with you what exactly failed there and what I did about it. Let's start with the make and model of this kitchen appliance. This is a Kenmore brand. This is how it looks like, with the turn knobs and the push buttons and the little display on it. That's the brand, and the model number is printed on the frame down there at the edge of the drawer. I'm going to rotate you sideways, don't fall off the chair. There, so that would be the model number there. So many older ranges, aka cookers, also have the same issue quite possibly. Let me put you on the tripod. There, no more shaky pictures. So what failed here is a component that's underneath the element. So the element plugs into a socket there and comes out like so, and then there's this aluminum in some markets tray for whatever, and there is the sheet metal tray also for cooking bits and whatever, and that's how some of these components look like. Of course, one component here is notably missing that is visible on this one. The component that isn't on that element is this triangular Mercedes triangle, this rest here, this sheet metal product here, that isn't on that one. The rest is here, and it fell apart in the middle. The middle meaning it's spot welded, and this is how it looks like. This is how it comes, kind of spot welded, and that's all there is to it. There's this button in the middle, and it's bent, or maybe not crimped, but whatever, it's bent in place, and you can see the claws on this sheet metal product are wrapped around the edges of the element, and so this is the rest for the element to keep it level inside this metal tray, and then it plugs into the socket there. Now the elements, some of the elements have this type of terminal, some others have a spade shape, and other designs also exist. So the missing rest was not entirely missing, it just fell apart, and I put it together with a single screw like so. I drilled a tiny hole and I put them together. We can call it pretty well aligned, although it's off by a millimeter, whatever. It's gonna be close enough. I'm sure they don't hand out Nobel Prizes for these kind of repairs, but it's together, whereas if it's in two pieces it always falls sideways, whatever, rotates sideways. So I'm sure I'll be able to crimp or clip the element back in place with minimal effort there, something like that, and work my way around it. So now the element can be supported, and then this cookie, oh, I see the tabs are broken off the cookie, but even if it's just, oops, even if it's just resting there or so, it can still go back together and be functional. So repair options for this item included replacing the rest with the element, and it cost $40. There's no way on earth that I would pay $40 for something that's perfectly functional in the first place, and for a component that I can fix with a drill bit in, I don't know, under 2 minutes or something like that. So it fits there, and this is gonna go on it, supported. Got the cookie goes in the middle, and it's gonna go together. They don't sell this rest part alone. I don't think they ever had or ever did sell any of these in isolation, because this is crimped in some degree crimped together with the element. But if this happens to you, this could be fixed this way without replacing it with the element. So this is one solution that works.